Well, hey everybody, how are we all doing? Wiggler Dave here. I hope everybody's had a blessed morning, and we're going into our afternoon, so have a blessed afternoon. It's about 12 o'clock here in Tennessee, right here in Gatlinburg. Woo, was it cool this morning for me. It's 52 degrees. My neighbor back here, he was dancing in the street because he don't ever get cold. Lord, no. He was loving it. I blamed him for the cool weather. I called him up and says, it's your fault. It is your fault that we're having cold weather. Lord, have mercy. But anywho, I thought I'd jump back on here. Didn't have no one else to talk to. Just me in the old shop. And, it's kind of a little slow here, but that's all right. But thought I'd show you the leaf. I got to put another coat of clear on it to get just a tad more. But I thought I'd go ahead and show it to you. There's the leaf. There it is. 100-year-old cedar. It's all carved. Simple. Anybody can do these. Left all them old beautiful knots in it. Just a bow leaf. You can put your rings in it, or if you had a necklace, it sets nice and flat. Just simple. Little sculpture right here. Just a little bit of simple stuff. And speaking of sculpture, I had some of that 100-year-old barnwood and thought, well, it's kind of thin and everything, but let's do the flame again. I've been known for these. I was drawing flames since I was a kid. I do the old 50s style flames. I used to flame my bicycles, and then several of my cars. I used to build cars too. I did a lot of car building. Love to build cars. But I used to draw my own flames and pinstripe and stuff like that. But here's just the flame. Made out of that 100-year-old cedar. And this is the white part that I love. It's all God-given right here, this white part. It hasn't been glued in. It's natural. So I'll do sculpture out of this. Something simple. This was in a bad shape. So time I cut it down and ripped it and did this and did all the doodaddies to it, well, that's the size I ended up at. So let's get you down here. Right here. Get you a little closer. You don't need to see the old man. And let me get you down just a tad more. Whoo-wee. But like I said, I thought I'd just show you a little, one of my favorite things. I like sculpture. I like just a little bit of every type of art. I used to paint. I've done watercolors. I've done just everything. Like I tell all my young students, you're the dot inside of a box, right in the center of the box. And, you're a growing artist. And don't be afraid to kick those walls down and try everything. Just try it all. Don't be afraid to dabble into, a little bit of everything. I like it all. I do. You wouldn't want to go with me to a gallery for artists and stuff. Has beautiful paintings, because I would probably drive you nuts, because I can spend all day studying the paintings and understanding how they've been, painted, and reading the artist's story. Just don't go and walk through like 60 miles an hour there. You've got to really look. So usually when I do galleries, I do them by myself, because I don't want to bore no one. I don't. But I just thought I'd just jump back on here today and some more of this here. Been laying out some other stuff. My good friend Elena, who I taught to carve, she wants to do a piece of mine. She's a phenomenal artist and great young lady. And so I've been laying out her stuff. I told her probably next week I'll call her and we'll meet at Burger King, because she just lives right down the road. And we'll sit, chit, chat, laugh, just have fun, talk about life. And she wants to make this piece, so I told her, she can take it home after I show her and get it all carved up. But to get my my collar, she's just going to have to come back to the shop. Because I paint here at the shop. And I said, just to, truly, if you wanted to look, I will show her. Because, I'll show her how to add the texture and add the collars. And then it's all up to her. It is. It is. If you want it to come out similar to what I do. Yes, and now I made another Texas flag. I sold them other ones. So I made another Texas flag, small one. I call them my $12 flags. I make small American flags like that. You always will hear me. I don't believe in sticker shock. You can contact me and say, Whittler Dave, I've got $25 and I'd like to have an angel, for $25. Can you do that? Like, yeah, I can. I'll draw something up and it will be very nice and I will finish it out. And if that's all you got, well, you can't get blood out of a turnip. Nope. Can't. And the other thing is, you got to remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. So, it'll take me a little bit, but I'll have something made up and we go from there. I like carving those leaves. I hope you all see that. Them leaves are just fun. And that's just how it was laying. It's all the petals and everything. I really enjoy carving wooden leaves. I have for a long time. Like I said, this is just the flame. The eternal flame. This sculpture is all it is. No right, no wrong. If I wish it was a little bit thicker, it'd make life a lot easier. If it was a lot thicker, I would have took this here and brought it all the way up to about right in through here. But, nope. It's not going to work, so I had to leave it down there at the bottom. And you got to realize this flame's going to lean this way. Turn it over, and this flame will lean this way. They're staggered. Got to remember that. Yes, you do. But like I said, I don't know what this weather is. I'm dumbfounded. I am just to the point that's like, enough is enough. But you gotta realize, we're getting ready to go into another month, and after that month, another month. And before you know it, we're going to be right into Christmas. I hate to say that, but these months are rocking and rolling. I just slow down. Slow down. Speaking of Christmas, I've got to start cutting Christmas. You're going to start seeing things sitting around here in the shop that represent Christmas, and you're going to think, what are you doing that right now? Well, if I don't start here pretty soon, I'll never have enough. I do a huge show up on top of the mountain. And this year's going to be a little different because, like I said, I've had surgery and I had a medical problem and I had to get it taken care of. So money's a little tight right now, which that's all right, but it is. So got to watch my P's and my Q's and everything. Got to buy some wood, and that's what's the crazy thing is that wood. Lordy, have mercy. I mean, I don't care to go out and spend $400, but I'd like to know with my $400, I actually bought $400 worth of wood, and you don't. You don't. You think, where's $400? I mean, I've been building for a long time, folks. I know what $400 worth of wood should look like, or even $200. Shoot, even $100, but not anymore. Nope. And I'm going to put this flame on a platform because it will be top heavy and it will fall over. nothing you can do. So I will be mounting it on a board, another piece of cedar, and I will, that way you'll keep it from flopping over. Because it's going to be quite thin, and it will break. That would make me happy. Awesome. I'll just take this little darling this way. Yeah, there we go. Yes, and yes, and yes, and. Oh, mercy. Had a good friend of mine at the Burger King. I was asking him some things about Dollywood, and he goes, "When's the last time you been?" I said, "Oh, it's been about 3 years. Dollywood's right here in my back door." I said, "I just, things in life and stuff, I haven't been, and everything." And he was asking about me one of my carvings, and I told him the price, and he goes, "Do you barter?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do barter. What you wanting?" He goes, "I'd like to have that, and he works for Dollywood. He goes, "I'm going to give you free tickets." And I'm like, "Oh, Lord, yes." Yep, it's a good barter to me. So my wife and I, we're going to go next month to Dollywood. Yeah, go to the shows and just enjoy ourselves. Let her hair down, what little hair I got. Yep, I bartered and got free tickets. And I don't have to. And see, what we do is we go to Patrick's Park in Pigeon Forge, and I park my pickup truck, and I put I think it's $2 or something like that. I don't know how much it is, in the old busaroo for me and my wife. And the bus takes us over there, and I don't have to pay $25 for parking. Then at the end of the day, we jump on the bus again, and it brings us right back to Patrick Park. I jump in the Chevrolet pickup, and I zip through the back roads home. So basically, going to Dollywood just for me and my wife, normally you're looking at $300 to $400 just to go to that. Nope. If I spend $100 there just on food and whatever, it'll be lucky. But we're going to base it on $100, and we can have fun and everything, and go home, and getting the free tickets are the greatest thing. When I first moved here, my daughter come to visit me, and she wanted to go to Dollywood. And the time I went to Dollywood and paid for everything, I spent about $600 just in one day. And that's quite a bit of money. Quite a bit of money. But the good thing is, is I live here, so I don't have to get a motel. I can still sleep in my bed at night. I can go to all these attractions, and when I do perform for a lot of places, I get free tickets for a lot of this stuff, or half off, because I'm an entertainer for Tennessee. So once I get set back up and and everything, and where I can perform more, because the surgery took a lot out of me, then I can I'll start getting free things and stuff like that. They're not really free. I mean, you gotta realize the hours sometimes I put in for shows. A lot. So it's not really free. This simple sculpture. That's all this is going to be. Just doing the shaping. Yeah, when my wife and I first got together and we were dating, we would go to restaurants and stuff, and I'd sit right there in the restaurant and just doodle on napkins and draw flames and put her name in flames and stuff like that. And, you know, I've always drawn the flame. I have. Like I said, I draw the 50 style flame when I used to do cars. Us older people that's into cars will know what that flame looks like. Alrighty. This is looking pretty good, folks. Yeah. And you see, it's a type of carving that you gotta flip until you can't flip no more, because you gotta learn to do both sides and back and forth, back and forth. That's just how this is. Yeah. I got a bunch of cedar I'm getting ready to process. You know, I've got to rip it all down. Get ready to make a lot of these. Oh yeah, look at the statue. It really turned out nice. They always do. She's done. She's got a nice shine to it. She does. Yeah, and like I said, there's a lot on here that, you know, I don't sand them all. Why? This is meant to be old and all hand carved. There's no reason to sand it where it's 100% smooth. I don't never sand them like that. So she's done. Very simple. Got another piece of abstract I'm going to be doing probably next week. The abstract faces I do, they don't take up a lot of time. You know, it's carve a little bit, and then it's all about the painting and maybe some texture. Yeah, I don't know. They're not big sellers here in Tennessee. Every once in a while, I'll get somebody that understands abstract, and usually I know that they knew, because when they walk up, they go, wow, that's a piece of beautiful abstract. And when they say abstract, then I know they pretty well understand what it is. I do live in a mountain region, so bears and abstract doesn't cut it. But hey, like I told you, I don't leave myself in a box. If I feel like doing it, by golly, I do it. Yeah, a flame. And like I said, these don't take long. No, excuse me, folk, I had a yawn. My dog woke me up at 2:30 this morning, licking my face. He was thirsty, and he won't get off the bed unless I get up and tell him, come on, let's go. Because he was highly abused when he was little. And I went after him and got him. So he's very intimidated on things. Yep. I wonder. Just gotta thin it down a little bit. Don't get it too thin, because these things can break. La da da da, la da dee, la da da da. I know, I'm just a crazy old carver. Woodworker, builder, sculptor, designer. You gotta be crazy for what I've done in woodworking all my life. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna contact this church that I do a show with and see if any dates have changed. This year I'm going to go in with my bench and do a lot of rustic primitive carving. So, and it's a good show. These people, they are a super nice group of people. I mean, just unreal. Treat you better than your own family. So, we talking about it last year when I did the show. So I told him this year, I will bring the bench, bring the adze, bring the hatchet, and we're going to sit down and do probably spoon carving, wooden bowl carving, maybe even do a custa. I don't know yet. You have to wait and see what I have in the old goodie bag. So I don't even know. Oh, hang on, folks. I gotta grab something here. Oh, like I said, I gotta get all this wood cut out. My friend Elena, she wants to do that, so I thought today I better just start processing wood. And one time I took a break. I thought, well, I'm just gonna get on here and talk to you folks for a little bit. That is tight against the grain. Oh, you want to see something? There's a knot right there and a knot right there. I couldn't really draw around them two knots, and they're not very good knots. So I just had to put it in there and go with it. Like I said yesterday when I was showing you this, I told you I was going to take the coping saw, and that's what I did right here. There's this gnarly piece of wood right here, all knots and stuff, and you just wear out your arm, your hand, your knife. So I just took the coping saw and cut this out right here, and it worked. Yes, I did. There we go. Oh gosh, I gotta get a pencil. Like I told you, the old finger don't have no lead in it anymore. It doesn't. Gotta get this drawed out of here. Depends where I want to cut it, you know. Whoo, that's tight. That is some tight grain wood right there. And I mean, it is tight. There we go. I gotta show who's the boss. You know, I tell everybody, you gotta learn to manipulate the wood. It may think it's the boss, but you gotta learn to read it, understand it. You can see I brought this right around up to this taper right into here. This looks a lot better. Ooh-wee. Yep. Let's see here. This one's going that way. So, like I said, we've got to take this way. Get rid of some of this thickness here. There we go. You gotta study it up a little bit, folks. Oh, mercy. There you go. Make that knife bend around there. Yep. The sculpture is coming up pretty good. Roughing it out. I see, since this is bending this way, you're going to lose more right through here. Because it's got to look like it's bending. Same thing right in through here. I've got to take out more right in there. Just got to think how this is flowing. Uh-huh. Yep. Little whoop-de-doo. Whoop, whoop, whoop-de-doo. What we're doing, folks. Whoopsies. Okay. Now you don't want to leave that pointed, because you can stick that in your hand. And I know that for a fact. Yes, I do. Yeah, I know this video ain't no great video and extraordinaire and nothing like that. But, you know, sometimes you just need to kind of chill. You know, do something simple. These are just really simple. Piece of art that you can buy, take home, and enjoy. You can have art that you can afford and start your art collection when you're young without breaking the bank. That's what I want to say. You shouldn't have to break the bank for something that you think is very pretty. Getting there. It's all the little petals, stuff, just sculpturing away. Let's have a little drink of coffee, folks. In my life, you can't get enough coffee. You know that. You always want to see me carrying this black cup around. I load it up in the truck. I drive, and I drink it all day long. And then, if I run out on the road, well, then I'll go buy some, stick it in that black cup there, and drive around some more. Because I like my coffee. Yes, I do. A little swoopy here. See, all you young folks out there, this is a proven fact that you don't have to have everything fancy. You know, this piece of wood here, most people would have thrown it in the trash. It was in bad shape. Time I got done ripping on it and running it across the joiner and everything, this is the size I got. So what do? Do you cry over it, or do you just draw to fit? Well, I just draw to fit. Okay. Oh, let's do some stretches. Yep. Let's see, this is going to be the front. So, take some of this off right here. Yep. Tight grain there. Cut it this way. Yep, tight grain. Got that knot right in there. We're going to go back to this. Because she is tight. Most certainly tight. Look at that. It won't even pick up. But you know, I've got another little tool. Sometimes you run into these little problems right here. And like I say, you just got to be smarter than the average bear. You know? Okay, so then you can come in here with this file. Because I even file carve. I'll shape all kinds of things with a file and add little facets and details and stuff. And we can get this baby doll done just using a file. Getting some of these petals where they're going to look nice and shaped and all that. Just with this old file. There's a knot there. But this, and you know the secret about a file? Let me show you here. Where's it at? A file. Most people own a file. Oh, where's it at? I just seen it a while ago. I did. Well, I've got it in this crazy shop. Oh, there it is. Hang on. Most people own a file. And I buy antique files and stuff, and they're in good shape, but there's one thing. You see, it's got all these little grids in it where how you file. You see that right there? It's dirty. It's like brushing your teeth. If your teeth are dirty, it's going to look terrible. It's not going to look good. It's not going to, you can't do anything with it. Same thing here. You got to brush them teeth in there. Clean that out. And, if you load that up, well, it's not going to cut, folks. Let's see, look, I'm going to bring this around here. And I've got small files and stuff like that. See, I can see a high spot right there. And we can just take this right here. And we can just get rid of that high spot. Say goodbye. Adios. Adios. Okay, now when she starts chattering like that, it's like carving. Go against the grain. You're going the wrong way. Go the other opposite way. Listen to the file. Listen to your knife. Oh, yes. Now look how sharp that is right there. It's just nice and sharp point. It's nice and beveled. And I shaped it with a knife. Now I'm going to go in with this file. Get good crisp lines and everything. And of course you got the rougher side too. The more meaty. See, she's too rough there. I can probably draw it this way. Nope, she's rough. Let's go back this way. Yeah, we can take this just like this and kind of shape this right here. Yep. Kind of looks like a duck. But it's not. It's just sculpture. The flame. See how I keep rotating that? I'm shaping. Just getting that shape. Like I said, in woodworking, you learn to use it all. You know? Yeah, she's looking good. Oh, where? All right, folks, I apologize again. Try to get a little sandy paper here. This is going to tell me a lot. Just like everybody, just carry a piece of sandpaper, rough around, see, and it's going to show you places that you should have carved. I used to tell people I carved so much cedar. Cedar's like my cologne. I smell like cedar a lot. I carve a lot of cedar. I mean a lot. I think that's why bugs don't bother me, because I've got cedar all over me, and it's the oils of the wood that I mess with. They take a bite of me and they spit me back out. I'm like, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Don't go around that old man. He don't taste good. And I have done a duck like this. Made the tail like this, and then the head. It's very simple. Maybe we'll do one, instead of making sculpture, turn it into a duck. It is doable. Then this is a duck sculpture. Folk art. Yeah. Well, I thought I'd do a little bit on here. I'm not going to run this one very long. There it is. Simple. I'm finding this right here, right there, a little bit too much obtrusive right there. So I'm going to take out something like that. It's a little thick, I find. Like I said, that's what that sandpaper, when you do stuff like this, and like I said, I don't work off patterns. I go as I fly, and then you can see problems, and I don't like the thickness right here. See right there, you can tell I've drawn that line there, and I'm going to cut that down to that line and reshape it, and I believe it's going to look a lot better. And then just right here, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little whoop-de-doo right here. Just a little swoopy-doo right there. Take out that right there, just a whoop, just a little, not too many, not a double whoop whoop, just a whoop, just a little one. That's it. You don't want to do a whoop whoop, because then you get in trouble. You do. She's talking to me and she's telling me that we don't like that. You can see the marks now. Looks a lot better. Yeah. And then I want to take this where she's just a little bit more shallow right here. I got an idea. Got an idea. Dear. Yes, I do. Well, let's bring you back up here, folks. Oh, Lordy. Whew. Well, I thought I'd jump on here real fast and show you some cedar sculpture. Got to do a little changing in here. Excuse me, folks. And, actually, none of this has been carved. She's flat. or nothing like that. This is, you know, if I sit right here, I could have this done in another 30 minutes and ready to be finished. I gotta make a base and where it can be attached. That's simple. And then I just wanted to show you the leaf carving that we did yesterday. I love carving leaves. And I darkened the stem here just by fire, you know, just to create that look, the separation from leaf to stick. And there's enough separation there, you know. Yes, what I gotta do is steel wool this, and then I'll give it another coat of clear, and then I'll probably steel wool it again and give it a second coat of clear, and she's done. She is done. Sign the back of it, and she'll be done. But like I said, anyway, I just wanted to jump on here. I didn't have anyone to talk to, and, you know, I thought, well, bored. I'm going to talk to somebody. So I thought, I'll talk to you people. I really care about you all, especially the ones that been giving me comments and likes and shares and all them little doodaddies and telling their friends about me. Like I said, I'm humble. I really am. I'm humble. I'm appreciated that everybody that's, you know, showing the old carvers a little bit of love, you know. So, and I got people coming, and that's what I built this channel for. Is I wanted to reach out there and tell everybody, hey, you're welcome here anytime. You're welcome. You're welcome at Burger King. You know, if I go to a park, you're welcome there. I put my pants on one leg at a time. I'm just a dumb old poor country boy, you know, and I'm not no better than anybody. And I love everybody. And I love woodworking. You know, you can see that. So, like I said, I deeply thank everybody from the bottom of my heart who's takes the time out of their day and just watch a crazy old man, you know, who can't sing and does weird stuff on his videos and, you know, things like that. And I'm just trying to build a family channel where, like I said, if you got a little one, 7, 8, 9 years old, and he's interested in woodworking, or you want to try to spark an interest, well, if it's your grandkids, whatever, set them down. Let them watch the old man carve and laugh, and let them know that, yeah, they can do this. They can start out something, you know, just something, and work their way up to doing whatever they want to do. Believe in yourself. Reach for the stars. I tell people that. But anyway, I just want to say thank you again. Y'all have a blessed day, and I will just talk to you later.